How's my head? It's good? You're alive. It's like I've been sleeping in quicksand. What's on the agenda today? 7 interviews? Alright. What? What's that? They're not coming. Where are they? They were in a blimp accident. Why were they in a blimp? Where was this blimp? Oh my god! Don't worry. I'm a professional. I did go to the most prestigious acting school in all of Southwest Vermont. Impressive, I know. I'll do the interviews. Just get the costume. Oh, they have. Everything's under control. Brought in 5? Okay. Washington, Lincoln, Kennedy. 3 great men. 3 great presidents. 3 heroic figures in American history. These 3 men share one thing in common. They were loved by the majority of the people they led. But one man is universally misunderstood. One man does not share the same love and adoration from the people that he leads. The man that I speak of is none other than our president, George Walker Bush. Over the course of, well, the next 7 or so minutes, this program will investigate how George came to be the man he is today. If you've never before seen interviews, you will come to know the real George Bush. Like most children, George was born. He grew up in his native Texas, where his mother was a seamstress who invented those baseball caps with the helicopter rotors attached. His father, of course, was president of his local Chinese Checkers club. Inspired by his father's presidential escapades, George sought the life of a leader. He began his political career by becoming head of his high school student council. We sat down with his 12th grade teacher to learn about our budding young politician. What do we have here?
This will do it nicely.
George Bush. George Bush. Sorry, it's not ringing any bells. I taught at John Buke. I don't know. Did that help? Sorry, I really do need to get back to my students. It's an important time in there. Ha! Yes. A fascinating insight into a fascinating man. Since an early age, George's relationship with minority groups has been sterling. We asked his elementary school janitor what he thought about our budding young philanthropist. Oh yes, I love Mr. Bush. He let my family live here without the fear of the bombs and the guns that plagued our native lands. George Bush truly is a saint. Now keep my family going, tell you. I've said what you wanted me to say. Yes, always a friend of the little Bill. After graduating high school, George won a football scholarship to Texas State University, where he played quarterback for his beloved Texans. We caught up with George's coach and mentor to learn about George's love of the game.
Yeah, George played quarterback for the Texans, so what? What's it to you? And, yeah, I guess you could say I mentored him, but he wasn't the dumbest SOB I ever met. I don't know who was. That SOB used to talk about when he become president of the United States. The only president that dumb SOB could be is, I don't know, president of a local Chinese Checkers club. No, I'm just kidding. Seriously, what's he up to now? Hey, Jimmy, can we get some damn hustle?
Yes, a passionate man, much like George himself. Not only did George excel in the field of athletic competition, but also in the classroom. George would toil away the hours, filling his mind with knowledge that would prove invaluable to our country in the future. We sat down with George's college librarian to learn about our budding young bookworm.
Yes, George read all the classics. Shakespeare, Dickens, Where's Waldo? I'm sorry, I'm not used to lying on national television. I really do need to get back to my work. The Dewey Decimal System is really quite complex. I mean, there's a lot of them.
Shakespeare. Sounds like our George. We move now to George's time as the governor of the great state of Texas. Soon we will hear from the man himself about the things that he holds dear to his heart. But first, we'll hear from George's rival in the Texan gubernatorial race. I don't have any hard feelings toward Mr. Bush. Oh God, no. After he gave me that $5 million to blow the election, I've been living down here in Tijuana, or Tijuana, whatever, I don't know. Who knows? Anyway, I've been eating tacos, I've been watching cockfights, drinking margaritas, you know how it is. It's all good. Yeah, George Bush, he's a great guy. God bless America. And God bless George W. Bush. Where did I put that crack pipe? Yes, truly a happy-go-lucky guy. That's just the effect our president has on people. We move now to George's time as president. After beating out his political rival Al Gore, George took his rightful place atop the throne of the American presidency. But after enjoying victory in 2 elections and being president of the United States for almost 8 years, George is still misunderstood by his peers and still comes under intense scrutiny from such radical left-wing groups as CNN. But enough about that. It's the moment you've all been waiting for. An address by our president, George W. Bush.
Hello, America. It's me, your president, your commander-in-chief of the world. I'm here to, first of all, thank you for watching this program. I hope your eyes have been opened to the real me and where I come from. Yes, I did play quarterback for the Texans, and I did help that nice Indian or Eskimo or whatever. Being the president, I must be humble. Secondly, about the war in Iraq. Where do you think Saddam Hussein keeps his spices? In Iraq. No, I'm just kidding. It's a little joke. Seriously, the war's going fine. Thanks for asking. And finally, to those of you who accuse me of hating colored people, well, I've just got one thing to say to you. Black's not a color. It's a shade. Good night, America.